Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For today's look, I'm thinking of doing a simple smoky eye with a very simple nude lip. It is a look that is good for events such as graduation or even work-related events. This look is also foolproof in terms of when there is photography around and you need to get pictures taken. So you want to see this simple makeup tutorial, then keep on watching. So I went ahead and did my base off camera because in every single video my base technically is the same. I go through all the same steps and most of the time I also use all the same products. So there was no point in really rehashing it in this video. But one thing I do have to say, a tip about foundation. If you are going to be wearing foundation for these type of events, then make sure your foundation is long wearing, 1, and 2, it doesn't backflash from photography. I made sure my foundation was the best in terms of its longevity, its wearability, its tendency to either get oily, and also its coverage. And the foundation that I'm talking about that I think is one of the best for these particular events is the Ultra HD by Makeup Forever. For my skin in particular, I get very oily when there's a lot of lights around and it's very warm. But this foundation stays on my face when it's set. It stays from morning till night. It doesn't get oily either on me, and a bonus obviously is that it doesn't backflash when there's flash photography. So it was a very great foundation for when I took pictures with my family. For looks like this, for these kind of particular events, make sure to use products that you know and that you trust that works best for you. So, you know, you can never go wrong with a very simple neutral look, especially if it's an event where you have to be mindful of not the people around you, but you have to be mindful of the pictures you'll be taking with your family. I wanted my family photos to show me in my own individuality, of course, but also to show the side of me where people can recognize. I do want to showcase my individuality and my uniqueness, but I don't want to overpower that and take away that special day for not just me, but for everyone else that, you know, came to support me. It was my choice, and at the end of the day, it comes down to my choice. I was still representing myself in terms of my non-binary gender identity, and yeah, I think I pulled it off really well, and I was happy with my graduation. So one thing I always do when it comes to eyeshadow is I always put my contour bronzer shade into the socket of my eyes. That just ties it all in and make it kind of a uniform color. Of course, once again, this is a lot of repetition, but I did use products that I know and I trust. So what I used was the contour kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is medium to tan. I love these kind of powders because they're so buttery, but I like to build it up slowly because these are very pigmented, and I always focus it just above my crease a little bit and across, right it into the contour of my nose so they all tie in together. So I just put this color through my crease. I was pretty sure that I didn't actually use this one because it's looking a bit orangey. In real life, it actually doesn't translate. It doesn't translate? Yeah, in real life, it doesn't translate to this kind of oranginess that you can see up here. It actually is a very kind of cool tone shade, but because it's not translating into how I want it because of the camera, well, not the camera, because of all the lights, then I'm going to be adding the Napoleon Camera Finish Powder Foundation in as well. This is what I really use when I like to put powders, like a contour kind of through my crease. This one, because it doesn't, on camera, it doesn't pick up any orange at all, and in real life it's like a true brown. And of course I wanted to put a shimmery shade, but like I said, it didn't have any time, so I might not do it. But really, why the heck not? I'll do it anyways, just so I can show you what I really wanted to do with the look. And no, I'm not wearing what I wore to my graduation. So the shimmery shade that I might put on, I wanted kind of like a champagne-y color. I think this Anastasia Beverly Hills kit has one. It's fairly light. And I mean, it's more gold. I think I wanted to put the highlighter on my face. Like, I don't remember if I had an option. I just wanted to put like a glowy mess on my eyelids. I think I can build up this coverage though. And I will spray it with some kind of wet spray. The one I have on hand is the Insta Fix and Go by Rimmel, the 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. Oh, and also I forgot to say, but after I did my base, or when I first put down my first layer of powder, which was my contour, I instantly sprayed my contours with this so it settles in, did my highlight, sprayed this, and then powdered the rest of my face and sprayed this. And just those kind of steps really help meld down the layers of powder, because you don't want to leave such a thick layer of powder on your face right to the end, and then when you spray that, it only might settle down a few of the layers, and then some of the layers underneath might still be there, so you end up with kind of like a patchy look. I made sure to spray myself, you know, just enough that it kind of covers the whole of my face, and then made sure to fan it until it fully dries and go on with the rest of my makeup. And just right into the center of my eye. It's kind of been like a month, yeah, a whole month since I graduated, and I'm finally just getting to do this look. And also because I don't really, to be honest, I don't really have new makeup to show. And of course a lot of people are all, no one's really said anything about it, but I can just kind of feel like, oh, you know, no one wants to really see the same makeup. Although I have been creating a lot of crazy looks from the same makeup, why not? Like, you know, if there's a palette that has 12 colors and I only use 3 for one look, then why can't I use more of the other colors for another look? I want to be able to utilize all the makeup I have, and of course a lot of you have seen all the makeup I have, and so, you know, I kind of want to wait until I have more makeup on hand to be able to do another video for you, like another full-length glam video for you. So I'm going to be doing another haul / challenge with Priceline again, because they're having a sale this week, so I'll be out shopping for products and coming up with a look, and yeah, it's gonna be exciting because I think I might raise my budget up to either $60 or $70, so I have more options. If you have seen my previous haul, you would know that for the look, the foundation I used was too light for me, so I am gonna invest in a foundation this time. And then also I think I want to focus on the eyes, and to blend that out because it's kind of looking a little bit off, I'll just be dipping back into both of the shades that I use in my eyes, just back and forth, and then just hit that top part again. So this color I lightly took down the bottom of my eyes just to even it out, because I obviously wasn't wearing concealer. That's just something that I don't do. You know, I don't really have bags, as you can see, and when I get tired, when I get tired, my eyes just gets puffy. But you know, before graduation, I was having good sleeps. Now I'm not, but before that I was like, and of course you would know all my favorite combo of mascara. I only have 2 combinations. This one, which I'm going to be using today, is the Tarte Lights Camera Splashes, the waterproof mascara, and the Monaco Lash Extend for the length and darkness. And then the other one that I like to go for that is a bit less dramatic and more natural is of course the Tarte, and then I put on the L'Oreal Telescopic. That helps with length, but it doesn't really give me a dramatic like look, so my lashes aren't so dramatic. That's usually my like no makeup kind of mascara. And then the Monaco one. And then for brows, I definitely use a staple, and it's something I always wear if I want a glam eyebrow. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's the Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony. The thing is, I wish I have granite. So I can't buy granite in Australia. It's only I can buy it on the website, which I haven't gotten around to. But the thing I love the most about eyebrows, especially for me, is to keep my eyebrows my natural color. As you can see from the camera, my eyebrows naturally is black. I do have foundation in it, as you can see, that's why it's a bit lighter. But my eyebrows hair is naturally black. I don't have a lot of brown pigments or orange pigments in my eyebrows, so I like to fill my eyebrows in black. It just looks nice on me, I personally think. Because I like the contrast. I don't think it's weird to have dark brows with light hair. That's my preference, really. A lot of people prefer to have lighter brows and hate to get their eyebrows feeling darker. Just make sure to start off at the bottom to establish the shape. I don't really like the faded front brow. I like to make it into like a block, of course, because my eyebrows are squared. And there's no way I'll ever have them slanted or a different kind of shape. I like the bold square front of the brow because it suits me best. But you know, if that doesn't suit you, then go for something else. There's no harm in like experimenting, trying to see which shape would work best for you. I had all shapes, pretty much. I was all good shapes. Not saying like, you know, I ever had the tadpole shape or the really thin like brow all around, but I had thin brows, which, oh my god, that was like, I think the first year that I got my eyebrows done, it was thin. So that's for brows, but definitely set it in place with brow gel. You don't want it to move during the ceremony, and especially because of the bright lights, a lot of these products will start getting oily underneath the skin and it will show through the brow, so you can end up with really shiny brows, which is not a good look. So you definitely set it in place. This is the this is the Monaco More Brows. The one I used was Chi Chi. It had brow fibers in it that really, and it was really more like, it was really more of the brow color. This one is a little bit ashier, but that one that I had, the Chi Chi one, has run out. So I've been using this one. They both give the same effect and the same hold as well. I think this one has better hold, but not enough fibers in it, I'm pretty sure. I don't feel like my eyebrows get full and thick enough with this one, but my eyebrows do hold really well. So the lipstick I used for my graduation was the NYX Liquid Suede, and I bought this like 4 days before graduation. I was looking up colors for a neutral tone nude, and for NYX would be good because, you know, Price's having a sale. Hopefully it's on sale because I don't have a lot of money to waste on makeup that I'll probably wear once and then not wear again. But obviously that was a bit redundant because I have worn this in a video. But at that moment I was just like, you know, I'm not going to wear this again probably, because when would I really have a chance to be wearing this makeup? And here I am, like, doing YouTube. It's kind of funny because talking about it now, it kind of goes in a full circle. That day that I graduated and wore this makeup look, that night that I came home from graduation, I actually uploaded my first video, and that was my double purple wing liner look that you can find in my, if you click into my channel, you can find it there. It's my first video, and it showed that amazing purple look that I did using a NYX liquid lipstick as a purple liner and as a liquid lip as well. So this was my lip color that I used. Very neutral. It kind of goes out a bit pinker, and then when it dries it actually kind of goes a bit more brown. One thing I liked about this liquid lipstick is that it did not crease and it didn't flake, didn't dry out my lips. So it was really good for graduation because, you know, you don't want to have dry crusty lips when you put on a really matte liquid lipstick, which a lot of them tend to do for people like me who have really deep ridges in the lips and get really dry lips really quickly. So these kind of formulas are really good. And then setting spray, of course. Get that all up in there. And then definitely take something to dry it down. I'm just using a palette. So this here is the completed look. It is very simple and very easy to do, very neutral toned, but at the end of the day it all comes down to personal preference. I wanted it to be a memorable moment for my family and I, so you know, it wasn't all about my appearance, it was all about my achievement. So if you did enjoy this video, then please make sure to leave me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel for new updates. You can find all my social media down below, and that is at henryddnguyen. So if you have any comments, especially any extra tips that I might have missed out, then please leave them down below. That'd be greatly appreciated. And so yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!